This is the dry ginger powder. So preparation of the ginger powder is a very difficult thing, because what are the difficulties? There is no difficulties except the time span. It is a highly time consuming procedure. You have to chop the gingiva rhizome in a very fine grade. Then you have to make it sun dried or oven dried. Then you can make the powder of that gingiva. Though we have no much more time in our hand, that's why I have purchased it from the market. তাহলে তুমি বলতে পারো যে ম্যাডাম আপনি যেটা করে আনলেন এটা যে কিনে আনলেন, shall we be able to observe all the anatomical parts? If it has been made from the gingiva officinale in its pure form, if there is no adulterants, so we can observe all the anatomical parts which I have already shown you in my presentation. Clear? So now you take out one watch glass, find out the clearing agent, then you write down what is the composition of that. It can be outside the Viva table also. So we have to know the composition. The first item of that composition is the glycerin, number 1. You first write down the item, then I am telling the ratio of that mixture. Glycerin, then number 2 glacial acetic acid, number 3 distilled water. So please do not make the huge amount of this clearing agent, because you need only 1 or 2 drop of this clearing agent, and keep it in your mind that always you should prepare it freshly and use it, then the rest of the portion you should have to be discarded. Yeah. So don't prepare all the things. Now how we can prepare this? You mix all the 3 ingredients in 1:1:1 volume by volume ratio. Mix all the 3 ingredients in 1:1:1 volume by volume ratio. Okay? So now, how you can increase the resolution of your material? So mind it, if you are not able to increase the resolution of your material, resolution power of the material, and if you do not able to make the clarity of the specimen supplied to you in much more extent, then these anatomical parts will not be able to be observed under the microscope, because you are not using any step for denoting that anatomical structures, and you are not using any kind of detecting reagent which you have already used in case of the qualitative test for denoting that structure. That's why you have to make the clarity, increase the clarity of your specimens. Clear? Now, how you will prepare the slide? First you take a grease-free slide. Okay. How can you make the slide grease-free? With the help of ethanol. Because we know that the ethanol fat is soluble in the alcohol. Clear? Make your slide grease-free. Take a very teeny amount of your একটা ছোট্ট ফরসেপকে চিমটি কাটলে পাউডারটাকে যতটুকু উঠবে ঠিক তত অ্যামাউন্ট অফ পাউডার you take 1 drop of this clearing agent on your slide, put a pinch, less than pinch of powder on that drop of clearing agent. Cover it with the cover slip. Soak the excess this clearing agent from the side of the cover slip, then you observe under the microscope, then you draw all the anatomical structures which are becoming visible to you. Mind it, the structure which will not be visible to you, don't try to draw them, because in the examination hall, when you should be able to observe that structure, you should have to draw fast. Don't remove your slide, don't remove your microscope. You ask your examiner, he or she will come to you, they will endorse your structure or drawing, then you can proceed to the next step of your slide. Clear? So, that microscopic evaluation is a very difficult thing. Why? Because you have to prepare random number of slides. You may not get all the structures in a single slide. Keep it in your mind. তুমি যদি সেটা করার চেষ্টা করো, তাহলে তুমি জেনে রেখে দেবে, you are absolutely wasting your time. Because when you have grinded your material in the mixer grinder, all the structures, they have been fragmented. And you do not know which part of the powder containing that fragments. Clear? That's why you have to make a random number of slides, and you may get all the structures in the same slide. If you get, there is nothing like it, so credit may goes to you. And if you do not get it, you may get it in the separate slide. If you do not get that, you will not be able to draw that. And without drawing, without observing by the examiners, it should not be endorsed forever. Clear? So now, you take first microscope, watch glass, needle, and prepare the clearing agent first, and take the pastel pipette from the calendar. After preparing that, you make your slide, call me, I shall see instruction, give you the instruction, what you should draw and what actually becoming visible to you. আমি একটা বা দুটো স্লাইড দেখিয়ে দেবো, তারপরে তোমরা নিজেরাই বুঝতে পেরে যাবে যে কী বার করতে হবে আসলে। আর এই ছবিটাকে নিজেদের কাছে রাখো, যেটা আমি শেয়ার করেছি। সাধারণত আমরা যদি এই ধরনের স্ট্রাকচারগুলো দেখতে পাই, তাহলে আমরা পরিষ্কারভাবে ধরে নেব যে ইয়াস, these are the rhizomatous drum. Clear? Then you are getting the starch grains. You take pinch of powder, add iodine, you will see that the powder has become the blue colored on your slide. You put cover slip on it, so the compound type of starch grain will become visible to you, which are blue in color. And these starch grains are called citaminaceous type of starch grain. Why? Because the family Gingivaraceae was previously designated by the taxonomy as a citamine group. Clear? And from that reason, the starch has been designated as the citaminaceous type of starch grain. Clear? পরীক্ষার ভাইবা টেবিলে জিজ্ঞেস করবে কিন্তু কী ধরনের স্টার্চ গ্রেন দেখেছ, কেন এটাকে তুমি এই টাইপটা বলছো, ইজ ইট এ সিম্পল আর কম্পাউন্ড টাইপ, সেখানে হাইলাম দেখেছো কি দেখো নি, কনসেন্ট্রিক রিং আছে কি নেই, স্ট্রাকচার জানো তো, আমি তোমাকে পড়ে এসছো স্টার্চ গ্রেন স্ট্রাকচার কী থাকে, একটা স্টার্চ গ্রেন কী থাকে, অনেকগুলো কনসেন্ট্রিক রিং থাকে, ঠিক আছে, এবং সেন্ট্রাল রিজিয়নে যে হাইলাইন কালারের যে এটা থাকে, স্পটটা থাকে, সেটাকে আমরা কী বলি, হাইলাইট। এইটাই এগুলো। যাও মাইক্রোস্কোপে দেখো কী দেখতে পাচ্ছ, ভিজুয়াল ছবি হবে, কেউ কারোর ছবি শেয়ার করতে পারবে না, কারণ তুমি যেটা পাচ্ছ তুমি সেটা পাবে না, তুমি যেটা পাচ্ছ ও সেটা পাবে না। So varieties of pictures will be there, and your pictures will be your comment. মনে রাখবে, ওখানে দেখো